All right, Black Goose TV family. I'm not gonna be too long-winded when it comes to this, but y'all seen I'd dropped a couple videos last week, talking about Big Baby Miller and his return. He should be, coming back to the ring, having a sanctioned fight later in the year, per the commission. So he will be back from his suspension. He's been gone almost 3 years, obviously, or maybe like 2.5, 3 years, something around there. But obviously, when it comes to Big Baby Miller, a lot of the boxing fans, a lot of the boxing community, they're very indifferent when it comes to his return and coming back because obviously of the suspension, what it regarded, what it was around. PED use is something that, obviously a lot of boxing fans, they feel very strongly about, very against, especially when they feel like maybe there was no remorse on the fighter's side when it comes to being caught. In my opinion, I think that's the opposite for Big Baby. As far as the remorse side, I thought Big Baby was very remorseful. He just happened to be in a position where the PED use that he was caught with was something that happened pretty fairly back to back, if that makes sense, in a short amount of time. He got popped once with AJ, and then obviously on his second chance in his return to be with Top Rank on his first fight, with Bob Arum, he got popped again. So this was something a lot of people criticized. They were even able to dig up all the way in his past when he got popped for something when he was in the kickboxing world. Now, is me making this video have anything to do with bringing up all his old transgressions? No, that's not what I'm trying to do, even though I did do that. So excuse me, I'm not trying to condemn the man. I'm actually in full support of Big Baby. I'm one of his biggest fans. And I'm actually very excited to see him back in the ring. And I think he deserves this particular opportunity, regardless of what people say. With that being said, something is happening that I never expected to happen, and that's to have the full support of the heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury. I never expected this, especially with when he was last popped and suspended. He was with a promoter that he's working with now, Bob Arum, and Bob Arum took a chance on him after Eddie Hearn dropped him, obviously in hopes that this, obviously there wouldn't be no scandals coming with Big Baby, and it did happen. So this is very interesting that Tyson Fury is in such support for him. Now, I already dropped a video saying how I was surprised he dropped Jared Anderson for his upcoming fight with Dillian White, and he chose Big Baby Miller to replace him as a sparring partner. Right off the bat, that's showing, oh, yo, I'm in support of you coming back, Big Baby. Let's make it happen. He took a picture with him, everything, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? One of the few boxers that are publicly open about his support, especially someone, with the status Tyson Fury has. It's like, wow, you got to do nothing. Like me personally, like I'm not the biggest Tyson Fury fan, but for him to do this, and maybe part of it has to do with me being such a Big Baby fan, I'm actually shocked, and I'm starting to become a Tyson Fury fan because I'm like, I didn't know his character was this way. You know what I'm saying? I always knew he was a good person, a family man, etc. Obviously, there's little tidbits or whatever that you can point at, but that's not on me to be on, or actually to be focusing on. It's more so out the overall character. He seemed like a good guy, but to this extent, absolutely amazing, and I salute it and I applaud it. So let me not keep talking. Let's go ahead. The whole point of the video is to check out the reaction to Tyson Fury apparently posting a video where he's publicly supporting Big Baby Jarrell Miller's return to boxing. So let's see what he has to say. I'm very interested. Let's get it.
This is a call-out video to the fat boy, Jarrell Miller. Get yourself up here, bring 100 grand with you, me and you'll have a fight in the ring.
Okay.
Winner take all, cash. I put you down 7 times in Lancashire. I'll put you down 10 times in Big Bear, California. You fat prick. Get yourself up here, anytime, any place, anywhere. If you want to spar or you want a bare knuckle fight, get yourself up here, you fat prick. This is a call-out video to the fat boy.
One more time.
Jarrell Miller.
I'm gonna let that run through one more time, guys. So this is Tyson Fury. I know hearing it, some people are probably like, it sounds like he's just talking shit. No, he's publicly supporting Big Baby Miller's come back to boxing. I'm gonna say why. Let's listen to it one more time.
Get yourself up here, bring 100 grand with you, me and you'll have a fight in the ring. Winner take all, cash. I put you down 7 times in Lancashire. I'll put you down 10 times in Big Bear, California.
Lancaster. I wonder if he's talking about Lancaster, California, by the way. That's close to kind of where I'm from.
California. You fat prick. Get yourself up here, anytime, any place, anywhere. If you want to spar or you want a bare knuckle fight, get yourself up here, you fat prick. This is a call-out video to the...
So there it is. Now, I don't know how recent this particular video was. I'm assuming it might be today because remember, I already made a report that's already came out that, Tyson Fury's already made the decision to bring Big Baby into the training camp. Maybe Tyson Fury and his team caught steam of this or whatever you want to say. What Tyson Fury and his team, they caught wind of this. That makes more sense. Tyson Fury and his team caught steam of this. Where did I get that from? But Tyson Fury and his team, they caught wind of that. They were like, okay, let's go ahead and get ahead of these reports. Tyson Fury released something just to basically, you know what I'm saying, kind of calm down some of the media or calm down some of the boxing fans who are against you doing this, because this is what he did here. In my opinion, I think the media somehow caught wind. Big Baby is going to be the new training or sparring partner for Tyson Fury for the white fight. So they put that out there, especially with the commission already granting him, leniency on his particular suspension. I'm talking about Big Baby. The information of Big Baby being financially, struggling at the moment is also out there. So obviously, I think part of the reason Tyson Fury brought him on is because they had a relationship prior, and to help him out, get him back into the swing of things. And obviously, he's a very good replica, or he can replicate Dillian White's style a little bit better than maybe Jared Anderson's. But ultimately, I think this particular post was him. If we know the business side of games is part of a boxer, he's getting in front of the headlines where everyone's going to say, why would you bring on a cheat? By him posting this, people who can't read between the lines and are one-dimensional, two-dimensional thinkers are going to say, oh, well, he's not really bringing him on as a sparring partner, or he's not really bringing him on to give him a second chance. He just wants to beat the shit out of him. But in reality, watching this, if you're a three-dimensional thinker and you understand, he's doing this to get ahead of the media so the people people who are against Big Baby Miller doesn't try and hop on Tyson Fury and say, how could you allow a cheat and you're da-da-da-da. And then obviously also for us who knows the game, we understand that, him saying that justifies the fact that if Big Baby Miller is, reported to be out there, which it already has been reported, people can be like, oh, well, this is the reason why he called him out for money and cash. But let's be real. Let's be 100. That was friendly banter from Tyson Fury, saying, "Hey, winner takes all in a sparring session." He's talking about sparring, winner takes all cash. And if we, connect the dots when it comes to, Big Baby Miller having some financial problems, like from what I see, from the information I know, and from the information y'all know, y'all should understand that this is Tyson Fury basically just saying, "Hey, let me help you out. Come spar. Let's get you back in shape. Work with me. I'll pay you, all that type of stuff. Let's get it popping." You know what I'm saying? But, obviously, if you don't have all that information together, you're one-dimensional, two-dimensional thinker, you're going to see it. You're going to think, oh, he's just calling out Big Baby Miller. He knows he's a cheat, so he wants to beat the shit out of him. Well, we all know that's not the case, right? But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm on some bullshit. Maybe I'm the one-dimensional thinker. And who I'm saying is the one-dimensional thinkers are the three-dimensional thinkers. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. It's up to you at the end of the day. Drop it in the comments below what you think. I want to hear you guys' opinion on it. As always, Black Goose family, I love y'all.